Welcome to the flowerschool.com video library. I'm Leanne Kessler, Director of the Floral Design Institute, and today I'm here to share with you a beautiful centerpiece with alternative mechanics. This is perfect for fragile blossoms that don't always work well with wet foam. And today I'll show you how to use them and have control and make beauty without the foam. All of the flowers today come from florabundance.com. You can see what they have online, and you can see what you have right here. This beautiful butter palette, so soft, so wonderful. Beatrice garden roses. It's a David Austin garden rose. Beatrice is long-lasting, opens beautifully, and that gorgeous butter color. Antique carnations. This is unique to Florabundance. They are just this softest, most beautiful blushed coral that works well with the butter palette. Fragrant paper whites, Brasilia, spray roses, and then a favorite of mine, it's native to Australia, the flannel flower. It's very fragile, but if you take care of it, will hold quite well in an arrangement. For my container, I went to my shelves and found an antique vase that I just love. It's handmade and it's two parts. So you've got this one, all the little holes, and then you've got the inner ceramic dish that just sets right down inside. I could do foam, but since I have fragile flowers, I decided to use an armature instead. Now, all I've done is take a single piece of the chicken wire and rolled it, and then let it expand out, and then tucked it down into the dish, and then using clear waterproof tape, anchored it in place. So now I have a great place to set my flowers, a wonderful water reservoir, and I'm ready to design. As you work, think in layers. And start with the larger, heavier blossoms, cut quite short first. Then you can always expand with some taller ones. But creating a base level, the Beatrice roses just tuck right in. Then they'll drink so well because they're right in plain water. The Brasilia, very long lasting. It could be used in foam or water, but it gives me a nice texture to add into the arrangement. Removing the side pieces, tucking it in. And the carnations in this antique peach, oh, just yummy. Tucking them down low. Bring it across. And then even the most delicate materials, like this little tiny maidenhair fern, can set down in and hold so well. And you can see the green just sets that blushed palette of butter and coral and peach off so well. Makes it just soft, feminine, and beautiful. Once the base flowers are in, you can go back with the next layer. So you do a little bit longer this time, and then let them come out over the top, pulling your eye outward, bringing in some of the smaller blossoms, adding another color to the design, picking up the color of the carnations and bringing it into the roses, tucking them in, placing them individually because that's the way the stems work, but all tucked together as though they were still on the same stem. It's a little bit long, cutting it down. There we go. And coming back out to the other side, making it beautiful all the way around. Then even tucking in a bit of the paper white. Now these have been hydrated for a full 24 hours so that the sap has come out and the water has gone in. So now I can merge them with other flowers. You don't want to forget that narcissus or paper whites can actually kill other blossoms if you tuck them in too soon. So you want to fully hydrate, get that sap to lessen, and that way when you tuck them in, it won't harm the other flowers. Something that sometimes we forget in that whole narcissus family. Tucking a whole bunch of them together here, and then bringing some over to the other side. so that the white carries through all the way from side to side. The Australian bloom, flannel flower. This is why I didn't use foam. It's a little too fragile to set into foam. Now, you may think it's related to the daisy because of the way the shape of the face, but it's not. Actually related to the carrot. And if you look at the foliage very closely, you can see it looks a bit like a carrot, has that little bit of a carrot top to it. And just tuck them in very gently, making sure they get down into the water because they're a very thirsty blossom. So you want to make sure they're all the way in. And going ahead and bringing some up towards the top as well. So many trends in one little arrangement. Looking into 2015, you're going to see popular flowers. David Austin garden roses, antique carnations, spray roses, lots of texture like the flannel flower and the brasilia, fragrance with the paper whites, and then the delicacy, the feminine look with the maidenhair all in one, and then the color palette. Soft peach and butter, going to be so strong and popular. Now, if you have questions or you need help finding these things or want to know more about trends, you can find it on our website. Look in the Flower Club or go through flowerschool.com and you can find so many fabulous things. If you need help finding it or if you have a question, immediate answer, pick up the telephone, 503-223-8089. And if it's easier, you can always use my personal email. It's Leanne, Leanne, @floraldesigninstitute.com. Now it's your turn. Have fun and do something you love.